You got a guy off the bench at 6'10". There is a little more length with this team as opposed to the first three opponents.
Yeah, and I think experience in terms of at that school. You know, this is a team last year that won the conference tournament in the OVC. Had the unlucky draw of Houston in the first round, but it's a team that with 7 guys that played on last year's team back, and they've had success. And then you add in the transfers and what they've been added to it. You mentioned the size that they have. That the big kid, I know how to pronounce his name. That's your job, Matt, on the air. But led the OVC in block shots last year. So, you know, just an NCAA tournament team. Coach Baroni's done a really good job there of building that program into, you know, making that run they did a year ago, and they expect to win. And just watching them on film, I mean, they do some really, really good things and play physical, play tough, got some size inside. You know, got the number 0 ring, Malith or whatever his name. He can really score at 6'9" from the wing. So it's going to be a much different challenge than what we've seen here in the first 3 games.
Big guy, Arnis Sakanis, by the way, 7'1", and Malith Ring, the game-winning shot against Drake. And Brian Baroni, the head coach there, obviously he started his college playing career at Texas A&M and then 2 years at Marquette. His 7th year there. You talked a lot about defense and your guys wanting to get better there. That's you kind of mentioned it here already, but that's kind of his staple too. Is it with his teams?
It is. It has been, you know, and I think it looks to be the case this year too. Just you just watch them play. They just how physical they are, how they really try to keep people out of the paint. They really muck it up and you know they throw a little zone here and there, but primarily it's man to man, and they're with you and they're physical, and like I said, they got a couple big bodies inside that protect the rim.
4 games, game number 4 tonight. Still like the path as you guys, after tonight, you get ready for a pretty lengthy road trip here?
Yeah, I do. You know, I see a lot of things we can get better at, and I think, you know, for us, we just got to continue to play games. That's the best way for us to really learn and to continue to grow. I think we've gotten better through these first 3. Tonight, as I've told the team, this will be the best of the 4 that we've played, and it's intentionally set that way so we can continually walk up the hill, so to speak, that we're on here. But this one tonight will test us in a different way. It's going to, defensively, I'd assume we're really going to have to work for things offensively with how they'll try to guard us.
All right, that's Badgers head coach Greg Gard. Stay with us. Up next, we'll take a glance at the Big Ten, presented by the Big Ten Network. Back in a couple of minutes. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Man, I love my kids so much. I once sat for 3 hours in the cold rain to watch her soccer team lose by 18 goals.
I love my kids so much, I once used a tube to suck snot out of her stuffed nose at 3 a.m.
You win.
Love your kids? Love them enough to make sure they're in the right car seat. From toddlers to tweens, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat to find the right seat for their age and size. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Pre-game coverage continues. Wisconsin and SIU Edwardsville here tonight. Time for our Big Ten report, brought to you by the Big Ten Network. Charlie, you and I were talking about various teams in the Big Ten, and the Purdue Boilermakers look like the real deal, being where they are ranked at number 2. Had a really impressive win in Tuscaloosa against Alabama. They take care of business yesterday against Akron. In the transfer era we're in, like, it seems like Braden Smith has been with the Boilermakers since Gene Cady was the coach. I mean, him, Fletcher Lawyer, Trey Kaufman-Wren, they look like they're legit once again, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. They've got every single avenue covered. They've got their great slash scorers. They've got their bigs inside. Everybody's developed over the years, and I think that extra year during the pandemic, right? They all got an extra year. They're just going to be deep, and they're tough.
Yeah, they are.
I think they're going to be probably top in the Big Ten, honestly.
Yeah, that's where most people have them picked for sure. Indiana, new coach. They were in control against Incarnate Word for the most part, and then it got a little bit dicey down toward the stretch. You got these programs with new coaches. Minnesota needed overtime to beat Green Bay. Doug Gottlieb in his second year there gave the Gophers all they wanted over the weekend. You got Iowa, new coach. There's still a lot of questions to be answered here in the next several weeks, I would think.
This portal is making it so hard. I've heard you guys talk about it on the air. This is the thoughts I have when I watch the game. You got new guys. You're mixing them in with the offense. You're trying to find out what they're good at. You're trying to find situational basketball, because sometimes there's a play with 12 seconds. Who should have that ball, or where should it go to in that play? All these teams are doing the same thing. They're trying to figure that rhythm. Yeah, trying to figure it all out. And even teams that haven't used the portal, talking about Marquette, don't judge yet. Right? I mean, teams can look a lot different in February compared to now. So I know Marquette, this is a Big Ten report here, but people are starting to heat up Marquette. They didn't use the portal. Just slow down. Give it time. Get a lot better. Yes. Yeah, give it time. Again, you got great players and you got a great coach, so let that marinate. It'll all mature, and I'm sure Marquette's going to be doing quite well as the season goes on. Yeah, I would imagine they'll be improved on December 6th when they come here to the Kohl Center for a big Saturday afternoon matchup against the Badgers. One other Big Ten team in action tonight, by the way. That'll be tipping off at 9 o'clock Central Time. The Oregon Ducks taking on Oregon State. That is your Big Ten report, brought to you by the Big Ten Network. After this break, we'll have the UW Health injury update, plus the Wisconsin DOT starting lineups. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Badgers are born brave. They're not afraid to face a tough opponent or take on the impossible. At UW Health Carbone Cancer Center, our team of doctors take on cancer with that same Badger stamina. Where others step back, we step up, researching, treating, and defeating even the most complex cancers, making us the only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center in the state. So now, from stadium to hospital, you can count on Wisconsin and UW Health to fight and win. UW Health Carbone Cancer Center. Remarkable.
Shop the Pig! Whether you're cheering from the stands at the Kohl Center or from the comfort of home, Piggly Wiggly is proud to stand with the Wisconsin Badgers. We're the local grocer that's been part of Wisconsin game days for generations, stocking everything from brats to chips to cold drinks. Because when it comes to Wisconsin pride, we're all on the same team. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever and proud partner of Wisconsin athletics. Go Badgers!
Piggly Wiggly! Shop the Pig!
Hey Badger fans, the fall chill is starting to creep in. That's why it's good to know the knowledgeable and friendly dealers at Bryant Heating and Cooling, who will do whatever it takes to keep your heating system running safely and efficiently, no matter what the weather throws at you. And act now and score up to $2,600 in federal tax credits on qualifying Bryant systems before they expire at the end of the year. Financing available through participating dealers for qualified buyers. Find your local Bryant dealer at Bryant.com. That's Bryant.com, proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
I'm Sawyer. And I'm Shannon. Together, we're Twin Stunts, the only twin motorcycle freestyle show in the world. We are born and raised in Wisconsin, so we want all our fellow cheeseheads to know that even though we clutch it up, hit 12, and drift in our show, we would never do it on the open road. And there's another thing we would never do on the road. Drive drunk. Drive sober, or get pulled over. Together, we can save lives. Learn more at zeroinwisconsin.gov. Wisconsin DOT.
WEA Member Benefits is proud to support Wisconsin public school employees. Founded by educators, for educators, everything we do starts with you. For over 50 years, we've provided trusted retirement and investment options, personal insurance, and financial planning programs exclusively for public school employees and their families. Visit WEAbenefits.com. That's WEAbenefits.com. WEA Member Benefits is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
An intimate and cozy dining atmosphere is ready for you inside of Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells at the Copper Oak Steakhouse. Here, dinner isn't just a meal, it's a full-on experience. With our signature wood fire grill located within the dining room, enjoy a meticulous menu that includes hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood, nightly chef specials, and so much more. The Copper Oak Steakhouse awaits. Call and make your reservations today.
Pre-game coverage continues. The injury update presented by UW Health Sports Medicine. Treating the Badgers, treating you nice and clean once again. Everybody up, running, and ready to go for Greg Gard's Badgers here tonight. Let's move on to the starting lineups. Brought to you by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. Don't drop the ball, Badger fans. The Wisconsin DOT reminds you to drive sober. First for Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, Brian Baroni, the head coach in his 7th year at the school, led his team to the NCAA tournament for the first time as a Division I program ever. As Greg Gard mentioned, that was the good news. Bad news is they played Houston, so it was 1 and out for the Cougars last year. They've been a Division I program since 2008. Matter of fact, in their 4th game as a D1 program, that's when they were here, November 18th, 2008, in a game against the Badgers. Only the 3rd time all-time these two programs have met. And here is Baroni's starting 5. Up front, he'll have Ring Malith, 6'9" senior, averaging nearly 18 points, 6.5 rebounds a game, and the game-winning jumper on Friday night against Drake. Miles Thompson, 6'7" senior, 11 points, a team best 7.3 rebounds a game. Arnis Sikanas, a 7'1" senior, in the middle, 2.8 points a game, 2.3 rebounds, 6 blocks so far this season. He led the Ohio Valley Conference with 48 rejections last year. Backcourt combo, Jordan Pickett, 6'3" junior, 5 points, about 5 rebounds a game. And Jack Campion, 5'11" senior out of Milton, Wisconsin, a transfer from Southern Indiana. Campion averaging 6.5 points and nearly 4.5 rebounds per game. For Greg Gard's Wisconsin Badgers, same 5 as he's had through the first 3 games. Austin Rapp, 6'10", sophomore at 10.7 points, 3.3 rebounds. Nolan Winter, the 7-footer, junior out of Lakeville, Minnesota, 16 points, 9.7 rebounds, 2 double-doubles in the first 3 games of the season. Andrew Rohde is 6'6", senior from Brookfield, Wisconsin, 7.7 points per game so far this year. You got Nick Boyd, 6'3", senior, 19 points a game, and John Blackwell rounding out the starting 5, the 6'4" junior, averaging 18 points and 5 rebounds a game. And those are your starting lineups, brought to you by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. The Wisconsin Badgers and Southern Illinois Edwardsville Cougars ready to hook up. The opening tip coming up. The Clean Mart opening tip is coming up. Clean Mart, proud cleaning partner of Wisconsin Athletics and trusted by organizations nationwide to keep facilities game day ready. Clean Mart, you deserve clean. We'll get it started in just a couple of minutes. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. Being a veteran, it's interwoven into your DNA. It is really the absence of the connection and the purpose that can really drive a lot of veterans to some negative thoughts. For those who are in a suicidal crisis, the window of time to save somebody's life is very short. Our duty is to protect ourselves and protect our families. And one way you can do that is store your weapons safely. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
This message is for Karina, our mom who finished her high school diploma at age 28. Hi, Mom. It's Emmettith and Nicholas.
Congratulations on getting your diploma.
You worked so hard and have taught us so much. We love you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers.
You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never, ever become a minivan mom. So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
We just kind of knew from the beginning that we were family.
They showcased a sense of love that I never had before. I mean, he's not only my parent, like he's like my best friend.
At the end of the day, it's all been worth it. I wouldn't change a thing about our lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Echoing.
The left wing goes to the goal and sends it down with the right hand.
From Madtown.
Blackwell drives to the hole. Layup good for Blackwell.
And all throughout the great state of Wisconsin.
The triple, the 19th made three today.
It's time.
How you do anything is how you're going to do everything.
For Badger.
Rebound, Winter to the rim. Slam dunk.
Basketball.
When the lights go on and the scoreboard starts ticking, who responds in those moments?
Left of the lane, one pump, goes up, got it, count it, and a foul.
This group is fearless. They're excited for what's coming.
And the Wisconsin Badgers storm the floor at the Kohl Center.
Sky's the limit.
Badger Basketball is brought to you by Fabic Cat, your cat equipment dealer throughout Badgerland. Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison and Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, proud casino partners of Wisconsin Athletics. SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Wisconsin Badgers. Find tickets to Badger games and more. SeatGeek. And by UW Health Sports Medicine, treating the Badgers, treating you. Tip-off is just moments away. Let's go courtside. Here's the voice of the Badgers, Matt LePay.
From the Kohl Center in Madison, alongside Charlie Wills, our engineer Dave McCann, and Zach Allen at our network studio. This is Matt LePay. We welcome you to Wisconsin basketball, Game 4. Well, the Badgers 3-0 coming into tonight's game against Southern Illinois University Edwardsville. The Cougars out of the Ohio Valley Conference. They are 3-1 and coming off a dramatic buzzer-beating win against Drake on the road on Friday night. Before we get things started, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10 for an ID. This is Badger basketball. From Southern Illinois has been a Division I program since 2008. Badgers were one of the first teams to play them that year. The Cougars made the NCAA field last March by winning the Ohio Valley Conference tournament. Drew Houston in the first round, but it was an historic season for SIU Edwardsville. And Charlie with BYU looming. And then from there going out to San Diego, where they'll play Providence and play either TCU or Florida. I guess the cliche in the media is this is a trap game here tonight. But you heard Greg Gard say, and I don't think it's coach speak, but of the first 4 games, this is the best team that they will have faced. Among other reasons, they got some size.
They got great size, great athleticism, and guys who have been there before. So you're going to have better competition than the previous games. But you're right. This is a really tough game to stay focused.
Your first time with us this season, but not your first rodeo here on our Badger broadcast. So I know you're a couple years removed, but this time of year, you get that itch. You want to just make a couple trips up and down to Florida. You stay in great shape. All of that stuff. We got Mike Kelly down a few chairs. Does a feeling come back, or is it like no?
Every time, Matt. I want to get out there and hit somebody.
There you go. I know. There, boy.
I hope somebody gets out there tonight and hits somebody. That's what I want to see.
I like that. See, it is a contact sport. We are
this finesse game.
That's
stuff.
Right. Exactly. We don't want to hear any of that. Officials tonight: Earl Walton, Randy Richardson, and Chad Barlow as SIU Edwardsville comes out of the traveling black unis, little red white trim, Badgers in the home white, and the Cardinal trim. Well, we mentioned one of the storylines. Jack Campion from Milton, Wisconsin comes home. Charlie, you're the pride of Angola, Indiana. Did those trips to the home state, they carry a little something extra for you?
Oh, man. They always did. Every time I played Purdue, or especially Indiana, because I was recruited. So, like, those mean a lot. So, with a three-sport athlete, and he's going to come out tonight. I think I saw his pregame interview yesterday. He's got over 100 people here tonight, so you can't tell me he's not coming here jacked up, ready to go.
Yeah, played baseball, Milton High School, football, obviously basketball, his sport that gets him the ticket to the college level. And no doubt a very big night for him. And oh, by the way, he's a pretty good player. Had a big game against Drake on Friday night.
To quietly almost put up a triple-double is one heck of an athlete.
Yep, 7 points, 7 boards, 8 assists in that game, averaging nearly 5.5 dimes per contest. Nolan Winter, Arnis Sikanis will jump center, a pair of 7-footers. As we are set to go, the Badgers and the Cougars toss tap belonging to Wisconsin. Badgers move to our left, and we are underway here in Madison. Austin Rapp throwing to Andrew Rohde. He is with Ring Malif. A high screen from Nolan Winter. Slips it to Winter. Nolan in the lane. Kick out Rohde. Snaps off the 3 left side. Rattles out no good. Rebound Jack Campion of SIU Edwardsville. And up the floor come the Cougars to our right. Boyd left him alone, and Campion runs it up right hand. That's off the right side iron. And the rebound to Andrew Rohde. Cross court to John Blackwell. He'll feed Rapp, top of the circle. One dribble. Tapped it back to Blackwell. John gives it up to Rohde. He'll take it left to right. Sends it over to Winter, left of the circle. Nolan gives it up to Blackwell with 13 to shoot. Blackwell off the Winter screen. Left wing, steps back, finds Nolan high on the left. 8 to shoot. Winter feeds Blackwell. He'll try a 3 left side. 3-0 Wisconsin.
Something I've noticed about John in his season this year, so calm, so cool. He's playing at a different pace.
40% from 3 in the early games here for Blackwell. Knocks this one down. Miles Thompson, top of the circle, throwing to Campion high on the left. Off the Sikanis screen, left wing. Feeds Malif. Ring Malif in the lane. Lost his balance, regains, fades, flips, and hits in the lane. Ring Malif. It's the Cougars on the board.
He makes it look effortless, but we both know that is a tough shot.
Here's Rohde driving on Malif, baseline left. One pump goes up and in and one. Andrew Rohde taking him on inside, and one for Rohde. The foul on Malif, his first in the game's first.
That's what he's got about his game. Not only is he a little slippery on his dribble drives, but he's got the strength to finish.
Yeah, it's interesting because when I watched him at first over the summer, I go, man, he's kind of thin. And the more you watch him, I was talking to Greg Gard about it. He said, no, wiry, strong. To your point, he knows what he's doing out there and uses that strength to his advantage. He knocks down the free throw as Dick Boyd picking up Campion in the backcourt. 6-2 Wisconsin. We're 90 seconds into the game. Campion out high. He'll throw to Jordan Pickett high on the right. Gives it up to Thompson between the circles. He's with Rapp. Now Campion off the Sikanis screen. A hedge from Winter. Pickett cross-court pass. Tapped away by Rohde and out of bounds.
Another thing, he reads the defense really well. Does a great job adjusting and getting out of the passing lanes.
Jordan Pickett sideline left will inbound. 11 on the shot clock. 6-2 Wisconsin in the early going here at the Kohl Center. Campion off the Sikanis screen. Blocked out Boyd, picked up by Winter. Throws it out to Thompson, 5 to shoot. Thompson almost lost the handle, gets it back, fades, fires. Desperation attempt, no good. Rebound Blackwell for Wisconsin. John up the floor, hits the brakes, feeds Winter, throwing to Boyd left side. Campion holds his ground defensively. A throw out to Winter, high on the left. Sends it back to Boyd, and he got crowded by Campion. The foul is called. That'll be the first on Jack Campion.
I love his attitude. He's out there in the lanes. He's cutting Boyd off at every opportunity, just getting a little aggressive with his hands.
That's a good matchup because Boyd has feistiness to him as well. Campion will be checking Andrew Rohde. Inbounds pass to Boyd. Up top, feeds Rapp left of the circle. Flips to Blackwell. He'll bring it out high. Edge of the midcourt logo. 10 on the shot clock. High screen Winter. Blackwell throws to Nolan. He'll try a 3 right of the circle. Around the rim and out it goes. Jordan Pickett the rebound. 6-2 Wisconsin. About 2.5 minutes in. Campion feeds Pickett top of the circle. He'll throw to Malif. Right corner. Bounce pass into Thompson. Near the right block. Rapp defending. Back to the basket. Throws it out to Ring Malif. Rohde defending him. 12 to shoot. Malif on the right-hand dribble. Starts to back, right of the lane, fades, flips, baseline right, hits.
Whoa, that is a tough shot.
Well, he's had Couple of tough shots here early. Here's Nick Boyd slaloms down the lane, and the layup attempt is blocked going the other way. Here's Thompson around Rapp, pushed it up and in. Miles Thompson with a bucket. We're tied at 6.
Great transition offense here for SIUE.
That was Sakanis, by the way, on the rejection of that Boyd drive a moment ago. Rapp's open for 3, left of the circle, hits off the back of the rim, no good. Boyd the offensive rebound. And a reset for Wisconsin. 3:20 in, tied at 6. Rapp throwing to Rhodey. He'll gather between the circles, a feed for Winter. Gives it up to Boyd, cuts off the right wing, whips it inside, caught by Winter, glides to the rim, slam dunk.
That's a smart play right there to suck him up the line a little bit and let Winter go right to the hole.
8-6 Wisconsin. We're 3:40 in. Campion off the high screen from Sakanis. To the line, kicks it Pickett. Off the right wing. Inside feed, caught by Sakanis. Triple team. Shot blocked from behind by Rapp. It comes down to Boyd. Glides up the right side of the forecourt. Whips to Blackwell. Fakes the 3. Kicks it to Boyd. Takes the 3. Right of the circle. Back rim no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Ring Malith of SIU Edwardsville. 4 minutes in, 8-6 Wisconsin. Thompson throws to Malith, feeds Campion outside right, around the Sakanis screen. Campion in the lane, kick out Thompson, dribbles off the left wing, sends it back out to Campion. Driving on Winter, small versus a big. And now he stops, throws it back out to Thompson. Inside feed, caught by Sakanis, posting on Blackwell. Kick out left side, 3, off the rim, no good from Pickett. And the rebound cleared by Nolan Winter. 4.5 minutes in, Badgers lead 8-6. Blackwell on the right side. Miles Thompson defends. Blackwell dribbles off the wing, throws it up, missed, but Thompson called for the foul, and we'll have our first media timeout. American Family Insurance is the official insurance partner of UW Athletics. Visit amfam.com/Badgers all season long for exclusive content, Badger fan sweepstakes, and more. And by Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. The best place for grown-up entertainment, games, and fun times. Your odds are better here from the Rail Transport broadcast table. 15:27 left of the first half. Wisconsin 8, SIU Edwardsville 6. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
You power your day with passion and purpose. It's the same for Alliant Energy. We're modernizing the grid, blending new, renewable, and traditional energy sources to meet growing demand safely and reliably. We're rising to the challenge to meet your energy needs today and for generations to come. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/poweringBeyond to learn more.
Giving back to the community is a pillar of Wisconsin athletics and one that we're proud to emulate here at Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza. As a proud partner of Wisconsin athletics, Brewpub is proud to announce our support of local heroes through our partnership with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. With every purchase of the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza, we're helping support veterans, first responders, law enforcement officers, and their families during difficult times. Look for the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza today in your local grocery store and enjoy a great pizza for a greater cause.
Join the Wisconsin Department of Corrections and make a positive impact on lives across the state. Enjoy an excellent state benefits package and a nationally ranked pension program. The Wisconsin DOC is seeking to hire licensed psychologists and other mental health clinicians looking for a rewarding career providing vital mental health services to those in our care. To learn more and to apply, go to wisc.jobs. That's WISC.jobs.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletics season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Fans see how Alliant Energy is building a strong, resilient energy future today and for generations to come. Learn more at AlliantEnergy.com/poweringbeyond. 15:27 left first half, 8-6 Wisconsin. John Blackwell will step to the free throw line. Alexis Bielauskas in the lineup now for Wisconsin. Jack Janicki as well, as Blackwell knocks down the first free throw.
I think that's a great switch here in the lineup a little bit, not only from the big side, but Janicki to be on Malif a little bit here with his athleticism and size.
Both free throws are good. Blackwell at the free throw line, 16 of 18 to start the season. 10-6 Wisconsin. Kyle Thomas in the game for SIU Edwardsville. As Campion operates against Boyd, feeds Malif against Blackwell. Malif right of the lane. Now it's Thompson, dribbles off the right wing in the paint. Wild shot against Bielauskas, and Winter missed it. Tried to get his own rebound. It's ripped away by the freshman from Lithuania. Oh, hello. Here's Bielauskas to the front court. Gives it to Boyd at the top of the circle. High screen Bielauskas. Boyd darts at the Winter high on the right. Wraps it to Blackwell. Around the Winter screen. Now John retreats above the three-point line. Kills the dribble. Pickett closing on Blackwell. A pass for Winter. Shot clock at 7. Badgers trying to get something going here. 5 to shoot. Boyd looking to go to work. Feeds Winter. Good look at a 3 right side. Off the back of the rim. No good. Bielauskas trying to keep it alive, but he goes over the back of Miles Thompson.
That as a freshman, he's going to learn. You just swim and go under. He's trying to push, and I mean, he's a big guy and he's very strong, but right there you got to use your body or spin out of that like Wilkinson used to do a ton.
Oh,
He'd
yeah.
spin out of that move and have that rebound before you knew what happened.
Will Garlock comes in for Nolan Winter. Blake Carrington checks in for Nick Boyd. Any reference to Mike Wilkinson is a good one, right?
It is a good one.
Mr. Fundamental.
Especially
right?
with the physicality and the fundamentals.
5.5 minutes gone by. 10-6 Wisconsin. Here's Miles Thompson at the top of the circle. Bielauskas defends. He's off to Darius Robinson now. He'll run the point. 6'1 senior out of Chicago. A transfer from Oral Roberts. Malif throwing to Robinson to the right side. Off the wing. Now steps back. Flips it to Thomas. Now back to Robinson. Giving go to the rim. Layup good. Darius Robinson with the bucket. 10-8 Wisconsin. 14:05 left in the half.
Carrington got caught cheating a little bit on the high side.
Joe Vowry on the floor for SIU Edwardsville. Here's Janicki off the Garlock screen. Open 3 for Jack. Back iron no good. Long rebound Miles Thompson of SIU Edwardsville. And up the floor come the Cougars. Here's Thompson in the lane. Up left hand. Good and one. Oh, he found a gap. Miles Thompson took it. Coming off a double-double against Drake. 4 early points for him tonight and a free throw coming up.
Well, the last 2 possessions, Wisconsin's not getting back. What that means is they're not able to set up. The lane's wide open, and right there, Miles was able to just dribble, penetrate, and get some contact. Finish strong.
Rapp and Winter back in. Garlock and Bielauskas out. Free throw from the left-hander. Miles Thompson is good, and SIU Edwardsville has the lead, 11-10. Now a little three-quarter defense here from SIU Edwardsville. As Carrington with a pass to Blackwell, who breaks the mid-strike. Robinson defending. Winter the screen. Blackwell a throw to Rapp. Left of the lane. Driving. Overran the dribble. Lost it. Thomas scoops it up. Turnover Wisconsin. Ring Malif feeds Vowry on the right side. He's with Carrington. Now a reset with Robinson. Darius Robinson matched up with John Blackwell. High on the right. Now the Thomas screen at the center circle. Feeds Malif. Outside right. He's with Rapp. Malif going to work in the lane. Right elbow. High arching shot is good. All 3 of his buckets have been impressive looking. And it's 13-10 SIU Edwardsville. 13 minutes left in the first half. Here's Jack Janicki throwing to Nolan Winter outside right. Refeeds Janicki. Jack curls off the wing. Runs it to Carrington. 3-shot left corner. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Miles Thompson of SIU Edwardsville. Cougars back up the floor, left sideline, bad pass. He wanted Valerie, stole it away at the right block by Winter, ahead to Carrington. Braden feeds Blackwell, spot up 3, right of the circle, good. In transition, Blackwell with a triple. We're tied at 13.
I'll probably keep saying this all night. He is on a different level in terms of his speed.
Yeah, he just hits the gear that exactly the gear that he needs, right? Just given the moment. 13 all, 12:15 left in the first half. Thompson outside left, Rapp defending, a handoff to Malif. Feeds Vowry outside right. Vowry tosses to Malif with a shot fake from 3, and now dribbles to the free throw line, pivots, throwing to Thompson, 4 to shoot. Thompson being bothered by Rapp. Shot clock winding down, fadeaway air ball, wide left, as SIU Edwardsville had nothing going. And we'll have the under 12 media timeout. Brew Pub Pizza is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics and local heroes in our communities. They partnered with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation to give back to those who serve through each sale of their new Brew Pub Patriot Pizza, available now in your local grocery store. For the Rail Transport broadcast table, we have 11:57 left in the first half. Wisconsin 13, SIU Edwardsville 13. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Hey Badger fans, the fall chill is starting to creep in. That's why it's good to know the knowledgeable and friendly dealers at Bryant Heating and Cooling, who will do whatever it takes to keep your heating system running safely and efficiently, no matter what the weather throws at you. And act now and score up to $2,600 in federal tax credits on qualifying Bryant systems before they expire at the end of the year. Financing available through participating dealers for qualified buyers. Find your local Bryant dealer at Bryant.com. That's Bryant.com, proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison, home of the Big Win and Madison Casino Guru, is transforming guests into winners, making an ordinary day into a Big Win Days easy with a 95% average payout. And with over 140 daily jackpots, the number of people winning has never been bigger. So what are you waiting for? Escape to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison for your next big win.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison.
To be a Badger, it takes dedication, perseverance, and an unstoppable drive for excellence. Our team at UW Health Sports Medicine is no different. We bring the same fierce Badger spirit to every surgery, therapy, and training, working tirelessly to keep Wisconsin's athletes at the top of their game. Whether it's nailing the game-winning shot or delivering top-tier care, UW-Madison and UW Health are a dream team committed to achieving greatness. Together, we don't just deliver, we dominate. UW Health. Remarkable.
Wisconsin basketball brought to you by Cleary Building. We protect what you value. Visit clearybuilding.com to see the Cleary difference. And Badger fans, if you're listening to this right now, it's time for a reward. Reward your full-time fandom with an ice cold Modelo. Modelo brewed for full-time Badger fans. 11:57 left of the first half. Wisconsin 13, SIU Edwardsville 13. Cougars 6 of 11 from the floor. The Badgers 4 out of 12.
Well, and all of Mali's shot, I know we're really amazed at his abilities to get that separation, get those shots. If he's going to hit those all night, let him, right? That's probably going to be a first half thing, honestly, as he gets tired playing that defense. But again, we talked about it before. What lineup does what defensive scheme or what offensive scheme? You've seen a bunch of switching right now, and I think guards trying to figure out how do you defend.
There's 5 on the floor now. Carrington, Rohde, along with Nick Boyd, Will Garlock, and Austin Rapp. Darion Baker, 6'8", 225-pound sophomore in the game now for SIU Edwardsville. Kyle Thomas is the son of Darryl Thomas, former Indiana Hoosier, part of that national championship team back in 1987. Here's Braden Carrington. He'll throw it to Nick Boyd. Boyd outside left, high screen Rapp, going to Garlock. Tossed it to Boyd. Nick left to the lane, now whips it to Rapp for 3 straight away, and he nails it. First points for Austin Rapp tonight. 16-13 Wisconsin, 11 and a half minutes left till halftime. Darius Robinson outside left. Whips it to Baker, shakes right, knocked away by Boyd. Loose ball snapped up by Rapp, dribbling to the left side of the forecourt. Drops it back to Carrington, feeds Rohde, wide open 3 right of the circle, back-to-back triples. Rohde for 3, and suddenly it's 19-13 Wisconsin.
And they can rip off points real quick, and they've shown that already early this season.
11 of the 14 shot attempts for the Badgers have been 3 tries. Here's Valerie. Wisconsin came in a shade more than half of its shot attempts from 3. It's what they do, 3s and layups. Here's Thomas. Dribbling to the left elbow, feeds Pickett, right of the lane. Pickett, 1 pump, 2 pumps, throws it up and in, and that ends a slump. It was 0 for 11 from the field. He's a good shooter, and the lid's off the basket for Jordan Pickett. It's 19-15 Wisconsin. Here's Rapp throwing to Carrington, open 3, left corner, off the rim and out, no good. Darion Baker the rebound for the Cougars. 10:30 left of the break, 19-15 Wisconsin. Baker leaves it for Pickett, outside left. Pickett throwing to Robinson, high on the right. Carrington digging in defensively. Robinson surveys. And screens from Baker and Thomas. Whips it to Baker, right of the circle with a shot fake. Dribbles to the right elbow. Offensive foul as he dipped the shoulder and he ran into Rapp. Gary on Baker with his first foul.
I like the physicality, but yeah, you can't displace somebody there on an offensive move. He knows it. He's got that big smirk on his face.
Yeah, he's a big man. Redshirt sophomore out of Chicago. There's Garlock throwing to Boyd. Boyd off the Rapp screen. Nick steps back, left wing three, try, good. Nick Boyd's first points, and it's 22-15 Wisconsin. 9:55 left in the half. Robinson hands off to Valerie, throwing to Pickett outside right. Pickett feeds Kyle Thomas at the top of the circle. Thomas now checked by Rapp on the switch. Left hand toss to Baker. Throwing to Valerie, high on the left. Now Robinson, baseline left. Turns it back out front. Here's Pickett off the lane. Inside feed. Thomas knocked away. Ball loose. Carrington to the floor. Valerie picked it up and throws it up and in. Oh, Joe Valerie staying with it. 22-17 Wisconsin. Boyd the other way. Right lane line. Tossed it up. Missed, but a foul. Badgers getting it right back up the floor, and Nick Boyd will shoot two.
That's one thing about this team, and Boyd's ability to attack is think quick, because you got that tough basket, but man, he was down there in less than 2 seconds.
I think fans of college basketball nationally are still wrapping their minds around the fact that Wisconsin's playing with pace.
Yes.
Now, right? And
yes.
It's what they want to do. Nick Boyd at the free throw line. First attempt for the left-hander is good. Badgers come into this game 83% for the free throw line. They were 80% last year. As Greg Gard going to his bench again. He established the five on the floor. You got Boyd at the free throw line. Hayden Jones in the game. Andrew Rohde, Nolan Winter, and Austin Rapp. Arnis Sakanis back in there. Jack Campion as well for SIU Edwardsville. As Boyd hits both free throws. He's 15 of 17 at the line so far this season. 24-17 Wisconsin. 9:15 left in the half. Campion at the center circle. Sets the table for SIU Edwardsville. Throwing to Sakanis at the top of the arc. A handoff to Pickett. I mentioned Pickett's a good shooter. He was 38% from three last year, so don't be fooled by those early numbers or lack of them. Here's Pickett's spin move in the lane, up left hand, good, off the glass. He can also score inside, as we are finding out. Here's Boyd finding Winter, rim running, goes up, and that's a goaltend. Nolan Winter goes to the floor hard, and there's the 7-footer busting down the floor, gets rewarded, gets the bucket.
That's the other thing about his knowledge of the game is he saw everybody suck up and he just sprinted. I mean, nose to the rim. Great job by Nolan Winter to get there.
26-19 Wisconsin. 8:38 left in the half. Here's Valerie off the left wing, goes up, knocked away, and trying to save it to Bielauskas, and unable to. It'll be SIU Edwardsville ball.
I don't think Valerie's used to seeing big guys being able to get to the lane, slide over and help, and then have nowhere to go.
The big guys are a little bit mobile. Here's Pickett. Inbounds pass to Sakanis. Right block over Bielauskas, and good off the glass. First points for Arnis Sakanis. 26-21 Wisconsin. 8:25 left to the break. Boyd blasting off the right wing. Throws it up. Rattles out. No. But Boyd will go back to the free throw line. And they're going to get Ring Malif. That's 2 on Malif. And that's significant for Brian Baroni, as Malif was 6 first half points.
Yeah, that was a really heads-up play by Boyd, knowing that he's already got one, attack him at the rim, especially get that body contact early to get right to the rim, and what he's been doing well all season, get to this charity stripe.
And speaking of somebody with that extra gear, Nick Boyd has that, knocks down the first free throw. Jack Janicki coming back in, Blackwell as well, as Jones and Rohde sit down.
Well, what Bielauskas is going to learn on those inbounds plays, you're really going to have to body up much harder. You're right, he gave too much space.
Second free throw good for Boyd. Miles Thompson is in. Ring Malif will sit down with the 2 fouls. 28-21 Wisconsin. 8:18 left in the half. Campion front court. Bounce pass to Sakanis. Right wing. Hands to Campion. He's with Bielauskas now on the switch. Here's Valerie. Baseline left. Stops. Whips it to Pickett for 3. Left of the circle. Back of the rim. No good. Bielauskas the rebound for Wisconsin. He'll toss it to Boyd. Here comes Nick. Left side of the front court. Ice cream Bielauskas. 3 in the air for Boyd. Money. 2 triples in the first half for Nick Boyd. The lead is 10 for Wisconsin.
You can't go underneath that screen on him.
31-21 Wisconsin. Campion had it knocked loose, gets it back along the left sideline. 7:43 left till halftime. Miles Thompson hands off to Valerie, top of the circle. Left-hand dribble to the left elbow. Gets it to Thompson, right lane line, and a reach in. You had Bielauskas and Boyd there. And the foul is called. We'll see which Badger they assess this
That's
to.
like a Boyd.
Yep, it will be on Nick Boyd, his first, as we have the under-8 media timeouts. Badger fans, tonight's game is brought to you by the official products of Wisconsin Athletics. Brew Pub, Lots of Matzo Pizza, Clements Brats and Hot Dogs, Old Dutch Chips, and Pepsi on Wisconsin. For the Rail Transport broadcast table, 7:35 left in the first half. Wisconsin 31, SIU Edwardsville 21. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds. Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
When I smoke weed, I get lost in the music. I like to isolate each instrument. The rhythmic bass, the harmonies on the piano, the sticky melody.
Hey, careful, babe. There's someone crossing the street.
Sorry, I didn't see him there.
If you feel different, you drive different. Don't drive high. It's dangerous and illegal everywhere. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hey, Dad, how do airplanes fly? What's in this box? Is this tree good for climbing? How are babies made? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Talking to them about gun safety in your home is a good first step, but you can do more. Always keep your guns locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
You wanted to be cool, which led you to smoking, which led to a pack a day. Then you met that special someone, which led to starting a life with them, which led to wanting to live longer, which led to quitting. Then you heard you may be at risk for lung cancer, which led you to getting a low-dose CT scan. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Menards is a proud sponsor of Wisconsin Athletics and reminds everyone to save big money on all your home improvement needs at Menards. 31-21, Wisconsin leads SIU Edwardsville with 7:35 left in the first half. Miles Thompson will step to the free throw line. Hit 11 points, 13 rebounds in their Friday win against Drake. His first free throw was around the rim and out. Primarily off the bench a year ago for the Cougars, but in the starting lineup now for Brian Baroni. Second free throw is good, so a split for Thompson, and it's 31-22 the Badgers. John Blackwell brings it up for Wisconsin out there with Carrington, Janicki, Winter, and Bielauskas. Bielauskas with the ball, throwing to Carrington, darts it inside. Winter catches, single coverage, Sakanis, and now trying to rip it away was Campion, but he stepped on the baseline. A single coverage, and then Campion from the backside trying to get a pilfer.
He really did a great job of reading the defense right there. Janicki kind of went loose on the baseline, and he had an opportunity to try to take it away.
17 on the shot clock. Blackwell baseline left inside. Bielauskas up, right hand good. A quick hitter. Alexis Bielauskas gives the Badgers an 11-point lead.
Great screen by Janicki right there.
Yeah, it was. 33-22 Wisconsin. 7:08 left in the half. Thompson hands off to Campion, curls around the screen in the lane, try to leave it inside. A foul is called as Campion goes to the floor. That'll be team foul number 4 against Wisconsin. They're going to get Nolan Winter there for his first. Jack Campion will go to the free throw line. Yeah, he talked about his being a three-sport standout. Milton, his high school days, was an infielder on the baseball team, was a defensive back, Played some wide receiver as well. Dennis Semrau, our local prep sports expert here in the Madison market, kind of filling us in on that at a game where he had a pick six and a punt return for a score. Dad played baseball here at Wisconsin back in the day when that sport was in existence here. Free throws are good for Campion, 33-24. Wisconsin, 7 minutes left in the first half. Bielowski's high on the left, throwing to Carrington left wing. He's open, he'll take it and miss it off the right side iron. Rebound, Janicki just could not stay in bounds. Boy, he was flying in through the air.
I was wondering if he got up so high he didn't know what to do with that rebound as he came down.
Did not stay inbounds as Bielowskis will come out. Austin Rapp back in. 9-point lead Wisconsin. 6:49 left in the first half. And here's Campion through the midcourt logo. High screens to Canis. Janicki will work right through it. Working over another screen. Campion left wing. Bounces to Canis top of the circle. Tyler King in the lineup now for SIU Edwardsville. Here's Pickett driving the lane. Up with the left hand. Good. Off the window. 33-26 Wisconsin. 6:25 left in the first half. Jordan Pickett getting it done in the paint here in the first half. Janicki off the Rapp screen. Throwing to Rapp left wing. Sends to Wincher. A quick pass to Blackwell. Wincher trying to set the screen. Pickett aggressively working over at 12 on the shot clock. Blackwell again off the Wincher screen. Throws to Nolan. Top of the circle. The pass fake. Puts it on the deck. Right lane line. Out to Carrington. Good look at a three. Right side. Good and one. Got fouled by Tyler King. 4-point chance for Braden Carrington.
Those are those momentum shifters right there. Right, the Cougars had a ton of energy coming into that play, and you hit a shot like that, make it a 4-point play. That kind of breaks your soul just a little bit.
Yeah, it does. King, the 6'4 junior, guilty of that foul. And the Badgers have a 10-point lead again, 36-26, 6:02 left in the half.
Well, you mentioned it earlier, the number of attempts at the three-point compared to being in the lane. I mean, they're over 80% shooting from the three-point.
Free throw is missed. Canis the rebound. Nick Boyd back in the game, guarding Campion. Dribbles off the right wing in the lane, push it up right hand. Off the left side iron, no good. Rebound, Braden Carrington for the Badgers. 36-26 Wisconsin with 5:45 left in the half. Carrington high on the right, Keene defending. Wrap the screen to throw to Winter. Turns it left wing for Blackwell. Dribbles off the wing in the lane, fades, flips, hits. Blackwell. Man, a rare 2-point attempt.
That hesitation and then just explosion at a different gear.
38-26 Wisconsin. 5:20 left in the first half. King right of the lane, turns it back out to Miles Thompson. A bump and a play on. Carrington digging in. Thompson leaning, shooting, hitting off the glass. And to draw that contact, and there was. He played through it. 38-28 Wisconsin. 5:05 left in the half. Blackwell baseline left. Canis trying to cut him off. Reverse layup knocked away. Ball loose, picked up by Campion. And Campion up the middle, feeds Pickett. Spot up three, right side, got it. Jordan Pickett having himself a nice first half. He has 9, 38-31 Wisconsin. 4:45 left of the break. Blackwell baseline left and a nickel dimer there on Jordan Pickett. It'll be his first.
I like how competitive those two are. They're jawing a little bit. They're getting physical. That's perfect.
Brian Baroni going to his bench. There's Kyle Thomas back in the game. Joe Vowry, Darius Robinson back in there. John Blackwell will step to the free throw line. 10 points in the first half for him. Likewise, Nick Boyd. Blackwell 2 of 2 at the foul line. This is a 1-and-1 on team foul number 8. Front end is good.
Well, we were talking about what they're going to have to try to figure out. Right now, it's that penetration.
Yes.
Points in the paint. They got 18 points in the paint. That's a point that as they go into halftime, they're going to have to make that adjustment, or it's going to continue to seesaw like this.
Second free throw good. 40-31. Wisconsin, 4:40 left till halftime. To the credit of SIU Edwardsville, it has made some tough shots here in this first half. Robinson being hounded by Boyd. High on the left to throw to Vowry on the left wing. Checked by Blackwell. Now Thomas right of the circle. Flips to Pickett. Pickett against Andrew Rohde. Feeds Robinson, 8 of the shot clock. Pickett up top. High screen Thompson. Pickett now against Rapp on the switch. Step back 3. Jordan Pickett. Good again. The slump is over for Jordan Pickett. 40-34, Wisconsin with 4:07 left in the first half. Nick Boyd, front court. High screen Winter. Boyd high on the right. He'll turn down the screen. Now throws to Winter. Wraps it to Austin Rapp high on the left. A toss back to Winter. Sends it to Rohde on the right side. Feeds Winter. Good look at a 3 right side. Short. Rebound Miles Thompson of SIU Edwardsville. 6-point lead Wisconsin. 3:43 left in the half. Darius Robinson sets the floor for the Cougars. High screen Thomas. Robinson outside right. Left-hand dribble top of the circle. He'll turn it to Pickett. Off the left wing against Rohde. Pickett still pounding. Left of the lane. Bounces out to Robinson. 7 to shoot. Kyle Thomas high on the right. Underhands to Valerie. 4 to shoot. Valerie outside right. 3 in the air over Winter. Good. Joe Valerie for 3. And SIU Edwardsville is hot. 40-37 Wisconsin. 3:10 left of the first half. Blackwell high on the left. Takes it between the circles. Blackwell for 3 right side. Good. Much needed 3 for Blackwell. And the lead back to 6 for Wisconsin, 43-37. SIU Edwardsville, 62% for the floor. Badgers are 52%. And 8 of 18 from distance. Miles Thompson, left lane line against Rapp, up left hand. Back rim, no. Rebound Rohde for Wisconsin. Outlet Blackwell. Pushes up the right sideline of the front court. Blackwell driving in the lane, low on the right, goes up, gets fouled. Never stopped the ball there. As we'll have the under 4 media timeout. Well, SIU Edwardsville has come to play here. And a good first half going on. Wisconsin basketball brought to you by UW Health Sports Medicine. The healthcare team for the Badgers are proud sponsors of UW Athletics. 2:36 left in the first half. Wisconsin 43, SIU Edwardsville 37. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. Build a customized renter's policy with American Family Insurance so you can protect your tandem bike on the go. Thief! Oh, he is struggling with that two-seater. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Some exclusions may apply. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Mark Toscher here, former UW Badger and Green Bay Packer, and I am a big fan of Wisconsin-owned and operated companies like Jones Dairy Farm. Jones is the only bacon producer that takes the time to dry age their bacon for a flavor so rich and distinctive, you have to try it to believe it. And their all-natural sausage is made with just a few simple ingredients and a savory in-house spice blend that's made it a favorite for over 136 years. Try Jones, a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. And go Badgers!
It's the biggest savings event of the year. Menards. 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Save big money on everything you need for any project. We've got something for everyone. Homeowners, contractors, DIYers, the kids, and even grandma. Hurry, Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
11% mail-in rebate is a merchandise credit check. Good on future in-store purchases. See menards.com for details.
Wisconsin basketball brought to you by Rail Transport. For every mile of your truck driving career, learn more at rail.jobs. We have 2 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first half. Wisconsin 43, SIU Edwardsville 37. Badgers have led by as many as 12, but SIU Edwardsville has been shooting it extremely well. 15-25. Badgers are 13 of 25 from the floor.
Just a different mix-up right now. The Cougars are taking advantage of some of those mismatches on those ball screens that are happening a lot of times on the wing side. Sometimes it's offside action on the weak side. They're doing a really good job of mixing the ball and making Wisconsin have to defend not just one side of the court. So I think if they keep up that energy, that puts Wisconsin on their toes a little bit.
Yeah, the Badgers, 18 of the 25 field goal attempts have been threes as opposed to 5 of the 25 for SIU Edwardsville. And it's kind of how they play. It's a little exaggerated now, but the shot diet, if you will. SIU Edwardsville coming into the game through their first 4. Only about a third of their shots are from 3 as opposed to slightly more than half for Wisconsin. Here's John Blackwell, 15 first half points for him, and he's at the line shooting 2.
A little bold on the Cougars' part to leave Pickett in with 2.5 minutes left.
First free throw is short for Blackwell. Badgers now 9 of 11 at the free throw line. This has been a little unusual for Baroni, at least in the early stages of this season, putting somebody out there with that second foul in the first half. Second free throw good. 44-37 Wisconsin with 2.5 minutes left of the break. Robinson to the front court for SIU Edwardsville, feeding Pickett. He'll throw to Robinson high on the left. High screen Thomas, a throw to Pickett. Working against Andrew Rohde. Good defense from Rohde. A throw back to Robinson with the shot clock at 10. He'll toss to Thompson high on the right. Hands off to Pickett, top of the circle. Pickett rocks the dribble. Out to Robinson, 4 to shoot. Robinson outside left, long 3 over Boyd. Clip the right side iron, no good. Rebound, Austin Rapp for Wisconsin. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the half, 44-37 the Badgers. Rapp at the top. Floats to Blackwell. Left of the lane, Joe Vowry defends. Blackwell spins it back out to Rapp. He'll flip a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Bielauskas the rebound and the putback. Alexis Bielauskas crashing the offensive glass. 46-37 Wisconsin. A minute 40 left in the half. Darius Robinson at the midcourt logo. Bounces to Thompson. Top of the circle. Rapp is checking him. A handoff to Robinson. Trying to turn it to the right elbow. Throws it back out to Pickett. Outside left. Sends to Robinson out high. Inside feed. Thompson catches low on the left. Pushed it up and in. Miles Thompson with the bucket. 46-39 Wisconsin. A minute 10 left in the first half. Miles Thompson with 10 in the first half of the Cougars. Here's Rapp for 3, left of the circle. Off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Wisconsin with 1:03 left in the half.
Well, Wisconsin has done the last 2 possessions actually really well, is keeping it on one side of the court defensively, just as we said in the break. So again, when they can't rotate the ball and get that motion, I think that really limits their ability to get to the glass. But great job by Thompson to realize that and use his body and just kept Boyd tucked down there in the low post.
Nolan Winter in there for Wisconsin. Here's Boyd, right corner 3, left it short, no good. Winter trying to crash, but he goes over Campion's back.
I mean, that's kind of easy to do. He's about 4 feet tall, so I mean, no, I'm just teasing. No, that's a tough one, right? When you get bumped in there and you're 7 feet tall, crash in the lane, that little guy's going to get the call every time.
Yep. 2 fouls on Winter. 55 seconds left in the half. 46-39 Wisconsin. Jack Campion to the front court. He'll bounce it to Pickett, high on the left, feeding Thomas, top of the circle. Hands to Campion. Campion, pass fake left, throws it right to Joe Vowry, moving off the right wing in the lane, stops mid-post, feeds Thomas for 3, off the right side, no good. A rebound, tapped into the hands of Andrew Rohde. Here's Boyd on the burst. Boyd, inside feed. Bielauskas catches low on the right, shot block, gets it back up and in. Bielauskas stays with it. He has 6. And it's 48-39 Wisconsin. Shot clock dark, 20 seconds left in the half. SIU Edwardsville can take the final shot. Campion, standing dribble at the center circle. Down to 10 seconds left in the half. Boyd now creeps into him a little bit. High screen Thomas. Campion moves to his right. Rise by Bielauskas, puts it up off the glass. No good. Thomas the tip, yes. And that's how the first half will end. As a 3/4 court shot from Boyd was after the buzzer, and there was a little contact in there, and it's a pretty good work by SIU Edwardsville.
Yeah. Great for Hess.
Yeah,
first half.
Teaching points for Greg Gard for all concerned is just a 7-point lead for Wisconsin at the half. We're at the break. Wisconsin 48, SIU Edwardsville 41. Coming up, our Culver's halftime report. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone or just taking a deep, calming breath to ground yourself. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
John Blackwell with 16 points. Nick Boyd has 10. Miles Thompson with 10. Jordan Pickett with 12 as SIU Edwardsville shooting nearly 57% for the floor in the first half in a pretty entertaining game here so far. Wisconsin leads SIU Edwardsville at the half 48-41. Coming up, our halftime conversation presented by American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. We'll hear from Andrew Rohde coming up in a couple of minutes. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Giving back to the community is a pillar of Wisconsin athletics and one that we're proud to emulate here at Brewpub Lots Matza Pizza. As a proud partner of Wisconsin athletics, Brewpub is proud to announce our support of local heroes through our partnership with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. With every purchase of the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza, we're helping support veterans, first responders, law enforcement officers, and their families during difficult times. Look for the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza today in your local grocery store and enjoy a great pizza for a greater cause.
It's Ford Truck Month in the state of Wisconsin, where we tailgate in sub-zero temps, spend our Friday nights at the old fish fry, and rely on the #1 truck brand in Wisconsin to make it happen. Only in Wisconsin, only in a Ford. Time to save big on the trucks that are made for our state. Truck Month starts now. Based on S&P Global Mobility Retail U.S. new vehicle registrations for the truck vehicle type CYTD December 2024.
I'm Sawyer. And I'm Shannon. Together, we're Twin Stunts, the only twin motorcycle freestyle show in the world. We are born and raised in Wisconsin, so we want all our fellow cheeseheads to know that even though we clutch it up, hit 12, and drift in our show, we would never do it on the open road. And there's another thing we would never do on the road. Drive drunk. Drive sober. Or get pulled over. Together, we can save lives. Learn more at zeroinwisconsin.gov. Wisconsin DOT.
Hey Badger fans, Tony Drake with Drake & Associates, proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. How do you prepare for the big game? You strategize, right? Well, retirement is your ultimate big game. And without a solid plan, it's like stepping onto the court without practice. But here's the game changer. Claim your retirement-ready toolkit for free from Drake & Associates. Just text Bucky to 262-600-2782. That's Bucky to 262-600-2782. Our retirement-ready roadmap is your playbook for financial success. Let's slam dunk your retirement goals together, because at Drake & Associates, we're your winning strategy for a financial game plan.
Drake & Associates is an independent investment advisory firm that offers different investment vehicles. All insurance products are backed by the issuing insurance company. This commercial is provided for informational purposes only.
Hey Badger fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Wisconsin basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Wisconsin Badgers. Let's go Badgers! SeatGeek.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Wisconsin. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Time for our halftime conversation presented by American Family Insurance as we hear from Badgers senior Andrew Rohde. From Brookfield, Wisconsin to St. Thomas to Virginia and now back to the home states with the Wisconsin Badgers. I asked Andrew to describe his new teammates and the UW environment in general.
Very rich in culture. I mean, obviously I grew up, from Wisconsin and my dad went to school here, but
you don't really grasp the whole thing until you're actually a student athlete here, a student here. So, just being here and seeing all the alumni, I think that's the biggest part. We do so much interaction with our alumni here, and just learning their experiences, talking to them, getting to know people. It's been amazing.
Hey, your dad, Kevin, was a kicker here, right? Back
yes,
so I would imagine the folks pretty excited when you decided to be a Badger, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your development from high school and then the first 2 stops, how would you say your game has grown here in these last few years?
A lot of different ways. Obviously being at St. Thomas, just a very open, free play style. I was kind of, playing carefree, had the ball in my hands a lot as a freshman. I think that just helped me with my confidence and just learning the game at the college level. And obviously at Virginia, I learned a lot of things just from that jump. It was a lot for me. Went through a lot of, challenges there, but learned a lot about defense, just a lot about the game in general. Here I am learning more every day.
We'll have more of our halftime conversation with Andrew Rohde. It's presented by American Family Insurance. This is Badger Basketball from Learfield.
Folks, the clock is ticking. Are you ready to get in the game? While your neighbors are stuck on the bench with a leaky shed, Cleary Building Corp is out here throwing down monster dunks in custom buildings. Whether you need a sports facility, storage for all your gear, or just a winning space to hang out, Cleary's Dream Team designs and builds it like the pros they are. Get in the game with Cleary Building Corp. Call today and let's build a winner.
With pride, before the Shamrock supplied.
Get organized and save big money with Dakota Closets at Menards. Dakota Closets can be installed in any room, from home offices and laundry rooms to walk-in or reach-in closets. Use the You Create Closet Planner, available in-store or online, to design a Dakota closet system that maximizes your space and matches your style. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
When it comes to women's sports, there's no place like UW. Our women set the standard for elite performance, from the volleyball court to the hockey rink. Every set, spike, and score pushes the boundaries of what's possible. UW Health mirrors this dedication to greatness. Our extraordinary team of doctors combines revolutionary research with compassionate care, setting the benchmark for healthcare across the country. So for the best care and the best athletics, it's easy. UW all the way. UW Health. Remarkable.
Our halftime conversation continues. Practices have always been competitive, but with so many players in the rotation, you can imagine it's even more so this season. I asked Andrew Rohde about that, even going back to the summer workouts.
Practices is very competitive. Obviously, we do a lot of playing, so when that ball gets tipped up and it's time to go 5-on-5, there's a little bit of banter, there's talking, there's a lot of physicality. But yeah, like you said, very deep team. You can put any 5 guys really against each other, and it's going to be an even game. It's going to be a competitive game in practice. So they're always switching up the teams, mixing and matching the teams, different matchups, different, players. And it's been amazing just learning, everybody's games and playing with everybody and just getting a feel for them.
You've been on big stages, certainly in the ACC. Playing college basketball, obviously a good run at St. Thomas. How excited are you about being in the Big Ten now and playing in all these Big Ten arenas?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's games I've grown up watching since I was a little kid, just at those stadiums and dreaming about playing. And, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to just be in that fire and play with those guys.
It's always interesting how the path can work for you. But when you were at Brookfield Central, were you thinking at one point, not knowing how it would turn out, but boy, if somehow my career could land in Madison, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, honestly, after I committed to St. Thomas, I never really, thought about that. So, yeah, it's crazy. God can, have your path and change it in so many different ways. And I would have never, if you would have told me as a senior in high school I would have been finishing my career out here, I wouldn't I would have said no way. So it's crazy where life can take you, and especially the game of basketball.
That's Andrew Rohde, and that is our halftime conversation presented by American Family Insurance. Stay with us. We'll check out some of the first half stats brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming. This is Badger Basketball from Learfield.
An intimate and cozy dining atmosphere is ready for you inside of Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells at the Copper Oak Steakhouse. Here, dinner isn't just a meal, it's a full-on experience. With our signature wood fire grill located within the dining room, enjoy a meticulous menu that includes hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood, nightly chef specials, and so much more. The Copper Oak Steakhouse awaits. Call and make your reservations today.
Hey, Badger fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley-Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Wisconsin basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Wisconsin Badgers. Let's go Badgers! SeatGeek.
It may be chilly outside, but a grill full of Usinger sausage will warm you up in a hurry. Any time of year is a great time for Usingers. If you need a little extra heat, try one of their andouille or chorizo sausages. They're absolutely delicious hot off the grill, or the perfect thing to spice up your soup or stew. Don't let the weather get you off your game. The temps may be chillin', but I'm still grillin'. Look for Usinger's famous sausage at your local grocer, or order it online at usinger.com. Usingers, America's finest sausage.
Join the Wisconsin Department of Corrections and make a positive impact on lives across the state. Enjoy an excellent state benefits package and a nationally ranked pension program. The Wisconsin DOC is hiring probation and parole agents with a starting pay of $22 per hour plus scheduled increases, a Monday through Friday schedule, and advancement opportunities. To learn more and to apply, go to wisc.jobs. That's WISC.jobs. 48-41, Wisconsin leads SIU Edwardsville at the half. Some of the first half stats presented by Ho Chunk Gaming. The Cougars 17 of 30 for the field, nearly 57%, 3 of 7 from the arc, 4 of 5 at the foul line. The Badgers are 48%, 15 of 31, 8 of 21 from the arc, 10 of 12 at the free throw line. Cougars a +1 on the glass, with Badgers with 8 assists, just one first half turnover. 5 assists, 4 turnovers for SIU Edwardsville. John Blackwell has 16 to pace Wisconsin. Jordan Pickett with 12 to lead the way for SIU Edwardsville. Before we throw to a commercial break, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10 for an ID. This is Badger Basketball from Learfield. (48-41), Wisconsin leads SIU Edwardsville at the half. This has been the Culver's Halftime Report. The second half is next. This is Badger Basketball from Learfield.
An intimate and cozy dining atmosphere is ready for you inside of Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells at the Copper Oak Steakhouse. Here, dinner isn't just a meal, it's a full-on experience. With our signature wood fire grill located within the dining room, enjoy a meticulous menu that includes hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood, nightly chef specials, and so much more. The Copper Oak Steakhouse awaits. Call and make your reservations today.
Hey, Badger fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley-Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Wisconsin basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Wisconsin Badgers. Let's go Badgers! SeatGeek.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, it becomes easier. As a parent, you want what's best for your child. To give them the love that a child needs is probably the best thing you can do for a teenager.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
You say you never give in to a meltdown and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, know it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Second half underway. SIU moving to our left. Jordan Pickett on the right wing. Throws it into Sakanis. Right block. Turns up right hand. Dances in for Arnis Sakanis. And it's 48-43 Wisconsin. Opening minute of the second half. Here's Andrew Rohde off the right wing in the lane. Hits the brakes. Gets it out of there to Rapp. Feeding Nick Boyd at the top, throwing to Winter, turns to Rohde, curls off the right wing in the paint, off balance, shooting, missing, but a foul, and Rohde will go to the free throw line.
Really like how the Cougars came right away to the lower post where they've had, again, not just post play, but I mean just in the paint type play, and to attack again. I mean, it's obviously a weak spot for Wisconsin right now.
And they'll get Miles Thompson with his second foul. 24-14, the paint points in favor of the Cougars. First free throw good for Rohde, who now has 7 points. 49-43 Wisconsin, opening minute of the second half. Second free throw, Andrew Rohde, and it hit the front rim and rolls over it and through. Hit them both. 7-point lead Wisconsin. Jack Campion up the floor. SIU Edwardsville moving to our left in the second half of play. Campion against Boyd. Campion out front, throwing to Malith, top of the circle. Now send it to Miles Thompson, drifting up top. Now Campion outside right. Campion bounces it to Pickett, feeds Thompson left of the circle. Thompson trying to direct some traffic off a Sakanis screen. Off the left wing with Solwalk to the ball. Thompson trying to draw a little contact there, but took an extra step. And that's the 5th turnover for the Cougars. Again, the Badgers with just the 1. That was on Austin Rapp early in the game. Rapp has the ball right now. Thompson defending. Leaves it for Blackwell. Left edge of the center circle. Gets a bump from Winter. Blackwell outside left. Blackwell left foul line extended. Bounces to Rapp off the left block. Backing, whips it to Rohde. Tap pass out to Winter. Off the right wing. Throws it to Rohde for 3 on the right side. Off the rim, no good. Miles Thompson the rebound for SIU Edwardsville. Minute and a half gone by, second half. 50-43 Wisconsin. Campion off the right wing. Turns to Thompson. Open 3 left of the circle. Around and out it goes. Nolan Winter clears for Wisconsin. And now here's Nick Boyd to the front court for the Badgers. Boyd to the line, down the lane, the shot up, knocked away. That was Sakanis with the rejection again. That's 3 of them for him tonight. He came in with 6 on the season.
He does a really good job of not getting into the body and leaving that space to close it right at the end.
19 to shoot, then at 50 gone second half. 50-43 Wisconsin. Boyd baseline left. Boyd looking, and a tough pass is gathered by Rohde. Campion tried to pick it. Now Boyd open for 3. Left corner off the rim once, twice out, no good. Rebound, wrap up, but no, he was fouled.
I like that. That's something that's been missing for Wisconsin, is that weak side rebounding position, especially with mostly right-handed shooters. It's going to come off right most of the time. So good job by Rapp to read that.
3 points for Rapp. Hit a 3 in the first half. First free throw is on the way, and it is good. 51-43 Wisconsin. Early on, second half of play. Second free throw for the sophomore out of Melbourne, Australia. It is good. 52-43 Wisconsin. 2 minutes gone by, second half. Jack Campion to the front court. Campion picked up by Rohde. Sakanis the high screen. Campion splits 2 defenders. Throws it to Thompson off the right wing. Thompson jump stop in the lane. Short jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound, batted in the air. Batted again. Pulled down Winter. Lead feed Rohde. Rohde on the run. Goes cross court for Rapp. Open left of the circle. 3 is off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Blackwell out to Rohde for 3. Bangs off the rim, no good. Winter the rebound. Another chance. Rohde throws to Rapp. Baseline left, and a whistle. Foul called on Sakanis. So the Badgers extending the possession, and Sakanis called for his first foul.
Something they didn't do well in the first half is getting to the rebounds. And the Cougars really did, but good job adjusting here in the second half.
Inbounds pass, Nolan Winter on the left wing. He'll feed Rapp low on the left. Bounce pass, Boyd, open three, right corner, book it.
Good read by Rapp. That extra attention that Sakanis has given him in the paint.
13 for Rapp now, or for Boyd, I should say. 55-43 Wisconsin. The Badgers have matched their longest lead of the night. Here's Sakanis, left of the lane, backing on Blackwell, turns up left hand, no good. Rebound, Austin Rapp for Wisconsin. 3 minutes gone, second half. Blackwell on the push, taps the brakes, now kicks to Winter. Nolan to the line, in the lane, pivots, feeds Blackwell, right block. He's with Thompson, fadeaway jump, baseline right, no good. Miles Thompson the rebound. Outlet, Jordan Pickett on the run. Blackwell defends. A step back three for Pickett is off the heel of the rim. No good. Rebound Nick Boyd. Boyd will turn and go. Boyd front court right. Lobs to Rapp. Up and in. All in one motion.
Boy, he can not only get up the court super fast, but he can read so well.
And a timeout taken by Brian Baroni as the Badgers now with a 14-point lead. This will be a full timeout. Badger fans, choose chill and celebrate responsibly. 21 means 21. Coors Light. Choose chill. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. For the Rail Transport broadcast table, 16:29 remaining. Wisconsin 57, SIU Edwardsville 43. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
On game day, there's nothing like Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Cool, refreshing, and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Look for the bright yellow cans where you buy beer. Keep it twisted, Badger fans, with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Please drink responsibly.
Giving back to the community is a pillar of Wisconsin athletics and one that we're proud to emulate here at Brewpub Lots Matza Pizza. As a proud partner of Wisconsin athletics, Brewpub is proud to announce our support of local heroes through our partnership with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. With every purchase of the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza, we're helping support veterans, first responders, law enforcement officers, and their families during difficult times. Look for the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza today in your local grocery store and enjoy a great pizza for a greater cause.
Join the Wisconsin Department of Corrections and make a positive impact on lives across the state. Enjoy an excellent state benefits package and a nationally ranked pension program. The Wisconsin DOC is seeking to hire licensed psychologists and other mental health clinicians looking for a rewarding career providing vital mental health services to those in our care. To learn more and to apply, go to wisc.jobs. That's WISC.jobs.
It's Ford Truck Month in the state of Wisconsin, where we tailgate in sub-zero temps, spend our Friday nights at the old fish fry, and rely on the #1 truck brand in Wisconsin to make it happen. Only in Wisconsin, only in a Ford. Time to save big on the trucks that are made for our state. Truck Month starts now.
Based on S&P Global Mobility Retail U.S. new vehicle registrations for the truck vehicle type CYTD December 2024.
Reminds you to always drive sober. Zero in Wisconsin. Together we can save lives. Learn more at zeroinwisconsin.gov. 9-point run for Wisconsin. 16:29 to play. 57-43. The Badgers lead SIU Edwardsville.
And that's one of their big strengths coming into this season. They can rip off points quickly.
Wing Malith inbounds to Jack Campion against Andrew Rohde. High pass pulled down by Pickett.
A little 1-3-1.
How about that from Greg Gard's Badgers? Every once in a blue moon. Here's Pickett outside left, 10 on the shot clock. Campion bounces over to Sakanis, runs it out to Pickett, 5 to shoot. Pickett feeds Malith, right elbow, darts it inside, stolen by Boyd. It was intended for Kyle Thomas. Here's Boyd to the line, down the lane, got fouled by Malith, and that's going to be the third on Ring Malith. And we will have our official timeout. So, you know, they work on this kind of stuff, that zone, but usually like in June, July.
That's true.
So,
that's true.
Yeah, we were late there. Yeah, they are doing this. We'll take a break for the Rail Transport broadcast table. Exactly 16 minutes remaining. Wisconsin 57, SIU Edwardsville 43. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Badger fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley-Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Wisconsin basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Wisconsin Badgers. Let's go, Badgers! SeatGeek.
Giving back to the community is a pillar of Wisconsin athletics and one that we're proud to emulate here at Brewpub Lots of Matzo Pizza. As a proud partner of Wisconsin athletics, Brewpub is proud to announce our support of local heroes through our partnership with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. With every purchase of the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza, we're helping support veterans, first responders, law enforcement officers, and their families during difficult times. Look for the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza today in your local grocery store and enjoy a great pizza for a greater cause.
Join the Wisconsin Department of Corrections and make a positive impact on lives across the state. Enjoy an excellent state benefits package and a nationally ranked pension program. The Wisconsin DOC is currently hiring registered nurses with a starting pay of $41 per hour to provide essential health care to those in our care. To learn more and to apply, go to wisc.jobs. That's WISC.jobs.
Winter is heating up at the Kohl Center. Wisconsin men's and women's hockey are off to a strong start, and Badger men's and women's basketball is officially back on the hardwood. Experience the energy, the rivalries, and the traditions that make Wisconsin athletics special. For schedules and tickets, visit uwbadgers.com or call 1-800-GO-BADGERS. That's uwbadgers.com or 1-800-GO-BADGERS. We'll see you at the Kohl Center.
Is your hometown big win. Make your next night out a winning one at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. Badgers inbounding, 4 minutes gone second half as Boyd finds Blackwell, 57-43. Badgers leading. Rhodey, left lane line out the Rapp, snaps off a three straight away, straight through for Austin Rapp, and it's now 60-43 Wisconsin. 15:43 remaining. Campion to the front court, feeds Thomas, hands it back to Campion to the right side. Shovels it into Thomas, low on the right, layup off the rim, no good. Rebound, tap to Austin Rapp. There's SIU Edwardsville. Cold to begin the second half of play. 1 of 6 from the field. Here's Rhodey on the dribble, right side, hooks it back to Winter. Nolan kicks it to Rhodey, curls up the right wing, slips it past. Nice feed, Winter, low on the right, layup is good. Oh, pretty delivery.
Oh my God, that was threading the needle through feet there in the lane.
62-43, Wisconsin with 15:05 remaining. Campion against Boyd. Campion, mid-range jumper, no good. Winter the rebound. Lead feed, Boyd on the run. Boyd to the line, down the lane, to the rim, pushed it up, no, but a foul. And Nick Boyd will go to the free throw line. Badgers have outscored SIU Edwardsville here in this second half, 14-2. There's a 14-point run. SIU Edwardsville got the first bucket to pull within 5. But the Badgers have erupted after that. Here's Nick Boyd with 13 points in the game. First free throw is good. Aiden Jones, Jack Janicki, Alexis Bielaskis will come in for the Badgers.
Maybe it's the tempo of the game, but I think Wisconsin switching up some of their defensive structure, but also getting a lot more penetration here in the second half has definitely gotten that rhythm of their offense a little bit cleaner.
Second free throw coming up for Boyd. 14 points. He's 5 of 5 at the foul line. Make it 6 of 6. A 21-point lead for Wisconsin, 64-43. Here's Darius Robinson. Getting the offense in gear, throwing to Darion Baker at the top. Joe Vowry back in the game as well for the Cougars. Robinson to the right side. Badgers back to the man-to-man. Bounces into Baker. Right block, tough pass. It got the Pickett. A screen from Thomas. Pickett in the lane. Gets it out of there to Vowry. 3 to shoot. Vowry will and splashes a triple from left of the circle. Ends the run at 16 for Wisconsin. Boyd the other way. Dribbles to the left block. 64-46 Wisconsin. Boyd gets fouled outside the three-point line by Robinson. That'll be his first.
Yeah, that's not real intelligent because you're already kind of getting in some foul trouble here, and it's a lot of time left. One more foul, and Wisconsin's going to be in the bonus.
14-15 remaining. 64-46 Wisconsin. Janicki inbounds to Boyd on the left side, throwing to Janicki. Out front, feeds Hayden Jones, whips it to Bielauskas. He's with Vowry. Gives off to Boyd, 7 to shoot. Boyd against Robinson. Boyd, right lane line, pushed it up. Too hard, no good. Long rebound, Kyle Thomas. Thomas up the floor for the Cougars, leaves it for Pickett. Pickett off the Thomas screen. Pickett weaves in the lane. Pass broken up by Janicki. It's loose. Pickett gets it back. Inside feed. Wanted Thomas. Knocked away. Wrap. Turnover. Here's Boyd with Baker back. Boyd, little Euro step in the lane. Puts it up and in. Little backhand flip from low on the right from Nick Boyd.
That puts Baker in such a tough position as a big trying to recover on the fast break.
66-46 Wisconsin. 13:24 remaining. Baker into Thomas, mid-post left, turns up left hand, no good, rebound, Hayden Jones, Wisconsin. Loops it to Boyd, left side front court, wants wrap, catches, shoots it, missed it for the right wing on a 3-try. Robinson the rebound. Robinson up the floor for SIU Edwardsville, off the high screen from Thomas. Just inside the three-point line, feeds Joe Vowry. Wants to back out to Robinson with 15 to shoot. Robinson gives to Pickett, sends to Vowry between the circles. Now a pass for Baker, and he gets fouled by Jack Janicki. That'll be the second on Janicki in the second of the half on Wisconsin.
I would think here with a 20-point lead, you're going to start seeing probably some of the unfamiliar lineups and some of these guys getting some time.
I think I said that was the second foul. It's the first on Wisconsin. Boyd sits down. Porentanifono on the floor right now for SIU Edwardsville. There's a feed inside. Baker going into Thomas. Thomas backing, left block, pivots up over Garlock, off the rim, no good. And a rebound to Hayden Jones of Wisconsin. Here's Janicki throwing to Bielauskas, top of the circle. Bielauskas bounce pass Hayden Jones. Freshman out of New Zealand, darts it to Bielauskas. The Lithuanian gives it up to Garlock. Feeds Janicki on the left wing. Janicki shuffles off the wing, feeds Bielauskas. 3 in the air, right of the circle. And that's wide left, no good. The rebound to Joe Vowry. With 12:10 to play, 66-46 Wisconsin. Vowry against Jones out between the circles. Bounces to Kyle Thomas at the top. Flips to Robinson off the Thomas screen. Robinson steps back. 3 on the way is good. Darius Robinson with 5. 66-49 Wisconsin. 11:45 remaining. Janicki throwing to Garlock. Turns it to Blackwell. Left side 3. Right back at you. 19 for Blackwell. 69-49 Wisconsin with 11.5 minutes to play.
I mean, not many nights you're going to shoot 80% from the floor.
True. Here's Robinson on the right side. Here's Joe Vowry. Now Baker into Thomas. Left block. Single coverage Garlock. Backing, turns up left hand. That rolls off the rim, no good. Blackwell the rebound, and he gets fouled by Vowry. And that's already, I think, going to be team foul number 7 against SIU Edwardsville as we have the under 12 media timeout. Horsepower to amplify your willpower. Capability to kickstart your courage. They're standard in built Ford, tough Ford trucks and adventure-ready Ford SUVs. Visit your Wisconsin Ford store today. For the Rail Transport broadcast table, 11:12 remaining. Wisconsin 69, SIU Edwardsville 49. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Everyone wins when we take care of the environment. GFL delivers affordable, sustainable waste handling solutions to keep customers green for life. Diverse services include commercial waste and recycling collection, roll-off dumpster rental, and more. Customizing options to meet your specific business needs. GFL is the total solution. A local, trusted service provider in solid waste collection, recycling, and disposal services, providing you with safe, dependable, and efficient solid waste and recycling services. Green today, green for life. GFL.
Hey Badger fans, the fall chill is starting to creep in. That's why it's good to know the knowledgeable and friendly dealers at Bryant Heating and Cooling, who will do whatever it takes to keep your heating system running safely and efficiently, no matter what the weather throws at you. And act now and score up to $2,600 in federal tax credits on qualifying Bryant systems before they expire at the end of the year. Financing available through participating dealers for qualified buyers. Find your local Bryant dealer at Bryant.com. That's Bryant.com, proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
It's game day in Wisconsin, and nothing says game day like a Clements brat or hot dogs sizzling on the grill. Proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics, Clements brings you authentic, handcrafted flavor that's been a tradition for over 70 years. Whether you're celebrating game day live at the Kohl Center or cheering on the team from home, make every bite a winning play with Clements. Make it memorable with Clements brats and hot dogs. Pick up at your local store today.
Fans, listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app. 11 minutes, 12 seconds remaining at the Kohl Center. Wisconsin has popped it open now, leading SIU Edwardsville 69-49.
Nice little 21-6 run the last 8 minutes. That'll pop it.
Yeah, they were SIU Edwardsville red hot in the first half, just 3 of 12 from the floor in the second half. Vic Boyd, 17 points. John Blackwell has 19. Austin Rapp has chipped in with 10. Will Garlock out there with Alexis Bielauskas, Braden Carrington, John Blackwell, and Andrew Rohde.
Last couple of possessions on defense, Garlock's done a really nice job of just keeping his body there. He's 7 feet. He puts his hands up. He's reaching probably 9 feet, and they've got to shoot these jump hooks fading away. So great job for the freshman to be able to just use his size and stay present.
It was interesting a couple games ago, and Brian Butch pointed it out. Garlock, he had lost verticality, picked up a couple of early fouls, and you could tell that was the teaching point. Didn't pick up another one. It's like he was learning on the go, and that's not bad for a true freshman. Getting in the mix here as a Badger. First free throw is good for Blackwell.
Yeah, I like his size, his athleticism. Like you said, he's learning every single game.
Good court vision, good assist guy. Second free throw will bounce in for Blackwell. 71-49 Wisconsin. They were intrigued watching him work in the summer, talking about Will Garlock, and when business really starts to pick up Friday in Salt Lake City. Can't wait to see how this team handles all that against BYU, and then they'll head west to San Diego after that. Here's Darius Robinson in the left corner. First dribbled off the wing, lost his balance, threw it away, picked off by Rohde. Vowry in pursuit. Rohde down the lane. Vowry is able to knock it away. That's good hustle from Joe Vowry, preventing the bucket and avoiding the foul.
I just saw the way he went down. I thought he was going to take a knee right there, but he luckily slipped out of that and recovered. That could have ended badly for him.
Yes, it could have. Here's Blackwell, baseline right to inbound. Blackwell looks into Garlock, try to jam it back into Blackwell. It goes off the leg of an SIU Edwardsville player, out of bounds. Badgers keep it with 10:41 to play, 71-49 Wisconsin. Blackwell baseline right, looking. Gets it into Garlock, hands it back to Blackwell for three, right corner, nailed it.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, he makes it look easy, and it isn't. 74-40, maybe for him it is. 74-49 Wisconsin.
Well, when you put in the time, as we know that he has, that's what it looks like.
Sukanis at the top of the circle, flips to Robinson. He'll throw to Vowry, top of the arc. Little jab step. Sends it out right side to Darion Baker, backing on Bielauskas. Inside feed. Caught. Now they'll kick it out to Robinson for three. Left corner is good. That was Ifono who kicked it out to Robinson, who nails the triple. 74-52 Wisconsin with 10 minutes to play. Andrew Rohde off the Bielauskas screen, top of the circle. Gives it up to Garlock. He'll send to Blackwell, high on the right. Blackwell off the right wing, steps back, mid-range jumper off the rim, no good for the right baseline. Darion Baker the rebound. Baker with a lead feed of Fono. Post right, out to Robinson. He'll try another three, left it short. Rebound comes down to Ifono. freshman from Belgium, 6'4", 195-pounder. Ifono matched up with Braden Carrington, going to Sakanis at the top of the circle, 8 to shoot. Sakanis sends it to Ifono again. Runs it out right side to Baker. He'll try a three. He'll hit a three. First points for Darion Baker. 74-55 Wisconsin. 9:12 remaining. We'll see Winter and Rapp come in at the next whistle. Garlock out high. Throwing to Carrington, right corner. Takes the three. Carrington throwing to Bielauskas. Bobbles, gathers, turns it left wing for Blackwell. Hoops it back out to Bielauskas. Hands it to Blackwell. Shot clock at 10. Garlock out high. A throw to Rohde. Rohde top of the circle with 5 to shoot. Rohde against the 7-1 Sakanis. His three gets blocked by Sakanis. Blackwell up with it. Shooting, beating the shot clock, missing. Rebound. Garlock comes up with it and then lost it out of bounds. Battling with the Ifono. It'll belong to SIU Edwardsville.
Love the hustle right there by Garlock, getting after that ball. Well, you can just see, too, with that lineup, there wasn't another score. John was kind of out on his own.
Yes.
So a little stale.
With Boyd in the game, out there with Rohde, Blackwell, Winter, and Rapp. And just get their starting 5 out there with 8.5 minutes to play. 74-55 Wisconsin. Ifono throws to Sakanis at the top of the circle. Sakanis with the dribble, try to hand off to Robinson, broken up by Winter. Throws to Boyd, lobs to Winter, who sends it down hard. You can see that coming.
Whoa. Such a beautiful setup. Nolan, great job picking that up and getting it out of his hands right away and attacking the rim.
76-55 Wisconsin, 8:08 remaining. Robinson right of the center circle. Pounds the dribble, throws to Sakanis, top of the arc. Sakanis, one dribble, gives it up to Robinson. Left wing, Boyd into him. Now Ifono between the circles. Operates against Blackwell, 5 to shoot. Valerie out front, he's double teamed, sideline right. His pass knocked away, and now a desperation three from Baker is off the mark. Comes down into the hands of Nolan Winter. And here comes Andrew Rohde pushing. Left lane line, trying to hit the brakes, throws to Boyd with 7.5 minutes to play. Inside feed, Winter catches low on the right, and he gets fouled. How much he had Ifono in there with a pretty tough matchup. Free throws will be coming up. They may get Valerie for the foul. We'll have the under-8 media timeout. And actually it will go against Ifono, and that'll be his first. And we have a break in the action. Wisconsin basketball brought to you by Rail Transport. For every mile of your truck driving career, learn more at rail.jobs. 7:31 remaining, Wisconsin 76, SIU Edwardsville 55. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
You power your day with passion and purpose. It's the same for Alliant Energy. We're modernizing the grid, blending new, renewable, and traditional energy sources to meet growing demand safely and reliably. We're rising to the challenge to meet your energy needs today and for generations to come. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/poweringbeyond to learn more.
Quarterback Jordan Love isn't just on the Packers. He's also on the American Family Insurance team. Because like us, he believes in dreaming fearlessly.
Just chase your dreams and don't let nobody hold you back.
And we help protect those dreams with the right coverage so you can
dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Giving back to the community is a pillar of Wisconsin athletics and one that we're proud to emulate here at Brewpub Lots of Matzo Pizza. As a proud partner of Wisconsin athletics, Brewpub is proud to announce our support of local heroes through our partnership with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. With every purchase of the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza, we're helping support veterans, first responders, law enforcement officers, and their families during difficult times. Look for the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza today in your local grocery store and enjoy a great pizza for a greater cause.
Join the Wisconsin Department of Corrections and make a positive impact on lives across the state. Enjoy an excellent state benefits package and a nationally ranked pension program. The Wisconsin DOC is hiring social workers starting at $30 per hour, providing counseling and programming services, including substance use disorder programming to those in our care. To learn more and to apply, go to wisc.jobs. That's WISC.jobs. On the go, want to stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country? Download the free Varsity Network app, available on Apple and Android with new features this season. It's easier than ever to listen live and keep up with your favorite teams. Don't miss a moment. Get the Varsity Network app now. 7:31 to play. Wisconsin 76, SIU Edwardsville 55. John Blackwell with 24 points to lead the way for the home team. Nolan Winter at the free throw line. 8.7 rebounds for him. Megan 9.7 rebounds. Makes first free throw.
This starting five is really gelling very nicely together.
Yeah, it is.
It's fun to watch.
Second free throw for Winter, in and out. No good. Miles Thompson the rebound. Badgers still shooting it really well for the foul line tonight. 19 out of 22. Jack Campion goes off to Ifono, and as he does that, Boyd fouls Campion. It's going to be the second on Nick Boyd, and just the second of the half against Wisconsin. Cougars have committed 8 fouls.
Well, when I look up there at the stat board, 16 assists and 1 turnover here tonight. They have really cleaned it up.
Fono out high, and a whistle. They'll get off Janicki off the ball here, I believe. That'll be his third. And that turnover was early in the game, right?
It really was. Yep.
7:19 remaining. Bounce pass to Campion. Dribbles to the foul line, out to Thompson. Open three, right of the circle, off the rim short. Rebounds to Canas. Had it, knocked away, and snapped away by Nolan Winter. Here's Blackwell, left sideline of the front court. Feeds Winter, hands off to Boyd. Boyd against Campion, hard left-hand dribble. Boyd left lane line to the rim, layup good. Again the burst from Nick Boyd. 24-point lead, Wisconsin. 79-55, 6:50 to play. Campion runs into Rapp in the paint, gets it out of there to Vowry. Vowry, hard drive, right of the lane, up blocked, but a foul. Janicki getting ball, but getting some body as well. And that'll be number 4 on Jack Janicki.
Wow, I thought that was phenomenal defense there by Janicki. I don't know if we're going to get a replay of that or not, but man, he pinned it against the side of the backboard. I didn't see a lot of contact.
It is the 4th on Janicki. Joe Vowry at the free throw line. He's an averaging nearly 10 points a game, but 7.3 rebounds. This is the first, and he has 9 points tonight. Ring Malith. Come back in. His minutes have been limited because of foul trouble. He re-enters with the 4 fouls. Has 6 points. They came fairly early in this game. Second free throw is good. 79-57 Wisconsin, 6:40 to play. Little backcourt resistance for the Cougars. Badgers break it. As Boyd across the mid-stripe, left of the center circle, throwing to Janicki. Finds Rapp in the lane, up over Sakanas, around and out, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, last touch by SIU Edwardsville.
I love that scrap there by Winter.
Yeah.
You don't normally see him in there plowing out some space. I love it.
9 points, 8 rebounds for Nolan tonight. Boyd, baseline right, will throw it in. Into Rapp. Right of the paint, tossed it back out to Blackwell at the center circle. Vowry out on him, a screen from Winter. Blackwell moving left, 3 in the air. That's off the right side iron, no good. Janicki again up high for the rebound. Knocked away, out of bounds, and last touch by Wisconsin. Janicki asking Greg, you want to challenge this? Greg has said he wants to be able to challenge, and he's going to do it. We were talking about this in his radio show a couple weeks ago. Said, I want to do this just to make sure everything works in here, right? So, I mean, the game's in control. You got 20, you're up 22, but you've got these challenges. If you have a timeout, that's what he's doing here. Greg Gard is using a challenge. If he wins it, he doesn't lose a timeout, and he would be allowed one more challenge. If he doesn't win the challenge, you don't get a second. The new rules.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Little reward. Ooh, that's hard to tell.
On the floor, it was last touched by Wisconsin. I'm thinking, I don't know, Jack Campion got his hand in there to draw.
Campion stripped it,
yeah.
but I don't know, did it go off his leg? Can't see that angle. Looked like it went off of Thompson's foot, possibly.
I'll tell you one thing we were really seeing on display tonight are the springs in the legs of Jack Janicki. Really showing some bounce in there in traffic.
He really does have that spring on him. I think that looked like a clean pick, so I think that's Wisconsin's ball. Didn't look like it came off his leg. Didn't have a good angle, though, to look at it.
Yeah, the officiating crew checking that out. Earl Walton, Randy Richardson, and Chad Barlow.
Well, this is 2 streaks, though. We had an 8-minute streak plus of no baskets for the Cougars. Another 3-minute streak, no basket.
Yeah.
So Wisconsin's doing a really good job forcing weird, unique action here for the Cougars. And kind of isolating it, keeping everything to that one side like we talked about.
Yeah. By the way, talking about whether to challenge a play, Jack Janicki was encouraging it. A lot of that, too, you kind of look to A.J. Van Handel, the video guy on the Wisconsin staff and in this program a long time. So A.J. has a rooting interest in this thing going Wisconsin's way.
I like it a lot. This must be pretty difficult because can't really tell if it sticks.
The call on the floor stands. They lose their challenge.
That's unfortunate.
Well, that
but
was
they made the challenge.
Yeah. Can we get like a old high tower, like
I know,
point and skip with the leg, something? I mean,
well, Greg got to test the equipment. I think probably not happy with BTN. Needed better angles. It's Butch's fault.
Yeah. It's always easy to blame Butchie.
Absolutely. Even A.J. with a smile on his face of A.J. Van Handel. Here comes Jack Campion to the front court. Throwing to Malith out high. Turns to Thompson on the left side. Thompson matched up with Austin Rapp. Looped it inside. Caught by Sakanis. And a foul is called. Nolan Winter leaning into him. That'll be his third. And the team's fifth. 6 minutes to play.
They've had too many easy entry passes on that entry. Rapp's got to get out on Thompson and got to make it more difficult because that's just too long of a pass.
Thompson with a decent look at that goes around the rim and out, no good from left to the lane. Badgers cleared the board. Here's Austin Rapp, flips to Boyd outside right. Boyd against Campion. Boyd kicks to Rapp. Open three right side, good again. Third triple for Austin Rapp, 82-57 Wisconsin. With 5:35 remaining. Campion dribbles off the left wing to the cup layup. Blocked. Rapp got a hand on it. Gets the rebound. Here's Rapp up the floor. Loops to Boyd. Catches right wing. Boyd blows off the wing and the lane goes up. No rebound. Sakanis had it. Lost it. Malith is there. And here comes SIU Edwardsville. Campion tried to lob it inside. Caught by Vowry. Bobble got it back. Low on the left. Up no good. But Sakanis from low on the right gets the putback. 82-59 Wisconsin with 5:05 remaining. Well, a rough half shooting the ball for the Cougars, just 6 out of 21. With the ball was Boyd off the Rapp screen. Boyd flips a three, hits a three. Why not?
That is one way to make sure they can't spring off your ball screen and trap you here on the sideline.
85-59 Wisconsin. Campion drives, kicks. Vowry catching, shooting. Right corner, no good. Sakanis a tip, no. Rebound, Blackwell. He'll turn and go. Blackwell streaks to the front court. Fans out on the wing. Rapp catching. Another three on the way. Back iron, no good. Miles Thompson the rebound. 4:20 remaining. 85-59 Wisconsin. Campion feeds Ring Malith. Steps back, fakes the three. Rapp closes. Campion catches at the top. Campion, right lane line runner is good. Jack Campion with 4, his first bucket tonight. Shout out Milton, Wisconsin. 85-61 Wisconsin with 4 minutes to play. Boyd dribbling, left lane line, throws it back to Winter. He'll try a three. Off the heel of the rim, no good. Long rebound, Blackwell. Second chance, Wisconsin. Badgers 14-37 from distance. Here's Janicki off the wing, goes up, lost the handle as he went up, and the ball pulled down by Valerie. And they're going to get a foul, it looks like, on John Blackwell. I think he was just trying to get a tie up there, but they get Blackwell for the foul, and we'll have immediate timeout. We will take a break with 3 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. Wisconsin 85, SIU Edwardsville 61. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Mark Toscher here, former UW Badger and Green Bay Packer, and I am a big fan of Wisconsin-owned and operated companies like Jones Dairy Farm. Jones is the only bacon producer that takes the time to dry age their bacon for a flavor so rich and distinctive, you have to try it to believe it. And their all-natural sausage is made with just a few simple ingredients and a savory in-house spice blend that's made it a favorite for over 136 years. Try Jones, a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. And go Badgers!
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Wisconsin Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
It's time to spotlight tonight's best of the game, brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best of the game and is proud to be the official freight carrier of Wisconsin Athletics. Charlie, you've been talking about John Blackwell. He plays with such a level of confidence, and we're seeing that on full display tonight with his 24 points.
Absolutely. And little gears that he's shifting, right? Again, he's making it look smooth to us, but we understand how hard that is. 24 points, 83% from the three-point line, 7 of 8 from the free throw, and 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
That's a pretty complete 31-point game. And not too far behind, and I think, I don't know if we'll see a winner anymore, but he is just sniffing a double-double here right on the edge.
And he has 2 in the first 3 games, does Nolan Winter. 9 points, 8 rebounds. Will Garlock out there right now. As the Badgers going back to that zone look. 1-3-1. Saw a little bit earlier this half. Campion outside left. Hayden Jones on him. Shot clock is at 12. Now Ring Malith. He's with Carrington trying to back him down. Left of the lane. Still backing. Turns. Kicks it back out to Campion. 3 to shoot. Campion right elbow jumper is good. Jack Campion with a couple of buckets the last minute or so. 85-63. Wisconsin with 3 minutes to play. Hayden Jones behind the back on the dribble. Jordan Pickett defending. Jones gives it up to Janicki outside right. Janicki flips to Jones high on the right. He'll send a Rapp. Kicks it to Janicki for 3. Left of the circle. Off the rim, no good. Rapp with a tip, no. Gets his own rebound, tries again. Block. Kyle Thomas is called for the foul.
I like that. It leaves a little space with Janicki out, a little inside-out movement. Leaves Rapp right there for a rebound. I like to see that. He's not just a three-point shooter.
That's right. The foul is called on Pickett. That's now 3 on him as Austin Rapp at the free throw line. And he's good with the first.
And what Campion did on that last play, that's the underbelly of a 1-3-1. You get it into the free throw line, you can shred it. He did a really nice job to get in there and get a nice little floater.
Second free throw for Rapp is good. As Alexis Bielauskas will check in for Austin Rapp. 15 points for Rapp tonight. One of 3 Badgers in double figures. 87-63 Wisconsin with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Campion up the floor for SIU Edwardsville. Bounces to Pickett, top of the circle. Refeeds Campion high on the left. Dribbles across the top of the key. Campion right of the lane shot blocked out of bounds by Will Garlock.
There we go. Freshman making that presence felt.
15 on the shot clock for SIU Edwardsville. Into Darion Baker of the inbounds pass, hands it to Campion off the Thomas screen. Campion lobs, Thomas rolling, tipped, no, way off the mark. Here's Braden Carrington up the floor for Wisconsin. Going to Garlock, inside feed, high, low. Bielauskas low on the left, he'll turn and score.
Good look.
89-63 Wisconsin with 2:04 remaining. Campion left of the circle, kills the dribble, throws to Maleth at the top. Maleth moving in on Carrington in the lane, kick out Campion, turns it left corner, Baker drives baseline in the lane, reverse, up, no, but he was fouled. Darion Baker will go to the free throw line. As they'll get Will Garlock for the foul. And Darion Baker will get his first foul shots of this season for SIU Edwardsville.
Well, tonight your starting five was efficient.
Yes,
89% of their scoring tonight for Wisconsin Badgers was produced by the starting five. That's pretty impressive.
C.J. Hall coming into the game, grad transfer. Ivo Bagans also in the lineup for SIU Edwardsville. Brian Baroni trying to get everybody a little bit of time. Second free throw good for Darion Baker. 89-65 Wisconsin. Little backcourt pressure. Badgers get it across easily. Janicki throwing to Hayden Jones high on the left. Jones against Bagans. Now it's Janicki high on the right with 1:35 remaining. Jones outside left, throws to Garlock, turns it out to Carrington. He'll try a three. Why not? Braden Carrington with his second triple. 92-65. Wisconsin now a sub timeout here. Greg Gard wants to get Jack Robinson in the game. We'll get Ricardo Greppi. And everybody's favorite Isaac Gard is going to come into the lineup as well with 1:29 to play. 92-65 Wisconsin. One more sub, Harrison Alexander will check in for SIU Edwardsville. Inbounds pass to C.J. Hall. NAIA All-American. Coming over to SIU Edwardsville. Bagans at the top, feeds Kyle Thomas. Thomas hands off to Alexander. Mid-range jump, good for the left foul line extended. Harrison Alexander makes it 92-67 Wisconsin with 1:05 to play. Robinson to the front court, throwing to Isaac Gard. Gard feeds Hayden Jones high on the right. Jones cuts off the wing in the lane, tried to jam it down in there to Greppi, broke it up, stole it away. Here's Bagans on the push up the middle front court. Gard cut him off. A throw to Hall, feeds Thomas on the right side. Thomas sends it back to Hall. Baseline right, pulls, pops, missed it short. Rebound, Hall got it. Low on the right, he'll bring it back out with 40 seconds to play. Bagans high on the right, backing down on Gard in the lane. Pivots, has to give it up. Feeds Thomas, he'll try a three. Off the rim, no good. Carrington tips, Bagans will gather. 27 seconds to play, and a foul is called. Yet Gard and Jones in there. They'll call it on Hayden Jones. As Tyler King will come back in for the Cougars, replacing Kyle Thomas. Ivo Bagans, freshman from Poland. Comes to SIU Edwardsville from the NBA Academy Latin America. First of the 1-1 is good. First point for Bagans. 92-68 Wisconsin with 25.7 seconds to play. Edwardsville located not far east of St. Louis. Brian Baroni had a good line to the media. Said fans there, they become fans of our team. They love the Cardinals, they love the Blues, and they still hate the Rams. That sums it up very well. 92-69 Wisconsin. Here's Greppi, feeds Gard. They want him to shoot, he won't. Robinson at the top, feeds Jones, 15 seconds. Hayden Jones Right of the lane, backing, in the paint, fades, flips, hits. Make it 94-69, Wisconsin. Down to 8 seconds to play. And now Jordan Pickett will bring it across. Front court with 2 seconds, with 1, and it's over. The Badgers will head west with a 4-0 record. 7 points at